Namaste Krishna Rao, welcome to IYR Talks English edition. In this edition, we just discuss on a statement and pronouncement made by the PCC Chief of Congress, PCC Chief of Andhra Pradesh, Mrs. Sharmila, on utilization of TTD funds for construction of temples. I think her statement is unwarranted because this is not a fund used from a common good fund of the government. It is utilized from the contributions made by the Hindu people while having darshan of Lord separately. There is a ticket called 10,000 rupees for, and whatever the funds that are coming are being spent for the propagation of Hindu Dharma by constructing temple in remote areas, and that is Dalit Vadas and all that, and it's a thing that is going on since long. In fact, I think if I remember very well, when you are the TTD also, there is a slogan Dalit Govindam, where people, priests, everyone went inside the colonies and suburbs and tried to tell people the awareness about the Hindu ideology. And in fact, there at that time, the priests from the Dalits only are being trying to perform the puja, everything and all that, and propagate it. So that being the case, it went off very well with the help of the Samarsata Foundation, especially where it has spearheaded the Hindu ideology across the state and all that. And it went well under both regimes. Now, she being a responsible person in the Congress, her pronouncement is, I think, is not warranted. We have to, every mindful Hindu guy should condemn it, because has she spoken as a representative or as a philosophy of Congress party in trying to say that we don't accept Hindus, we want only the minority people on which we go for the elections. Probably I think she should have the blessings from the higher top of the Congress government in trying to do that, otherwise she should withdraw. What do you think about her pronouncement and her logic of telling these things?
Yeah, as you rightly pointed out, she is not speaking as an individual. She is speaking as President of the Pradesh Congress Committee of Andhra Pradesh, which means Rahul Gandhi will have to clarify whether this is the policy of the Congress party. If this is not the policy of the Congress party, he will have to either suspend her or remove her from the post of PCC President, because as a PCC President she cannot irresponsibly talk like that, and quite wrongly. Yes, absolutely wrong. I mean, totally false she was narrating. This is a point I think the alliance as well as the BJP will have to flag and question the Congress party whether her statement has the blessing of the higher ups. If they are not a party to it, it's time they sack her and disassociate themselves from her utterings. There was also a rumor in the earlier period when Sonia Gandhi was the Congress president and Rajshekhar Reddy was here. A lot of things that happened here in Andhra Pradesh were with the blessings of Sonia Gandhi. A second meeting of Mathadipatis and Peethadipatis in Tirumala, the first one went off well. That of course credit goes to Karunakar Reddy. The second one was called off at the last minute, and one of the reasons they cite is pressure from the center, Delhi. So we really don't know. So I think this is a point on which they should be cornered and questioned and made to clarify whether they are with her or not with her on this particular point. Coming back to the issue, actually the credit for this substantially needs to be given to Karunakar Reddy when he was chairman in the first term, and Mr. Ramanachari was the EO TTD. They started both these things. First, this Dalita Govindam, going and sleeping for a day in the Dalit Vada and doing spreading Hindutva in that area, and then constructing a number of temples in these places and training the locals as archakas. Very, very systematic training for 2 months, 3 months they were giving, and reclaiming back to the mainstream religion. This was a massive work that was going on during that period, which I just continued. So the real credit goes to that duo for having done it. It was institutionalized when the alliance came to power in 2014, BJP and TDP. At that time, of course, Manikyal Rao from BJP was the endowment minister. Then they started this Samarasata Foundation. Through that, large-scale construction, training, placement, all this was going on for about 2-3 years. When TDP fell out from BJP, suddenly Chandrababu Naidu stopped all funding to this. That was an unfortunate decision, and it continued for 3 years. They really had a serious problem. They couldn't get donations from outside and run the system well. Then came Jagan Mohan Reddy, and during his period, one of the good things that was done, in fact, with reference to TTD, I would quote 2 good things that have been done during that period, in spite of all the other not so good things which are getting a lot of publicity. One was the Srivani Trust experiment. Second, with that money, taking up large scale temples, not just temples. Temples by themselves is not the answer, but training, placement of archakas and giving them a remuneration so that it runs regularly. So that has been done very well, and it's continuing still now. And the Dharma Prachara Parishad is overall supervising it. In fact, recently Mr. Dasar Srinivasulu is posted as its chairman, and I had a little bit of a brainstorming session with him how to take it forward. So this is all happening. So what does she mean? I mean, it's not public funds that are going into it. It's the devotees funds which are going into Mata Pracharam. Actually, there is no need for that in case all other also don't propagate. In fact, that's what I was talking in another video when why this word propagate in the constitution. Because Hindu religion does not believe in propagation. We are forced to get into a mode of propagation because you made a provision in the constitution and gave an opportunity for other religions to propagate their religions, all sorts of ways. Yes, to have faith, practice, profess is okay, but propagating is the issue. So now we are also trying to do our own propagation in a little bit of a manner, and how can she find fault with it when no government money is involved in it? So I think it's a very, very irresponsible statement from her, and it's for the central leadership to clarify on this, or own it up or sack her. And this is a point which the BJP and the alliance should really focus and ask answers from Rahul Gandhi. That's what I think.
At a national level, they should be
Yes, they should be taken up at the national level.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.